Welcome to Soul Tales Daily, where every story is a journey to the heart. Hit subscribe and let's find inspiration together. They were the Truong family, the epitome of success in the ancient capital. But would you believe that behind the moss-covered walls of their mansion, every smile was a hidden knife? In the ancient capital, people often whispered that if you wanted to see true wealth and power, you should look at the Truong family. Their mansion stood serenely by the perfume river, with mossy tiled roofs and intricately carved wooden gates. But few knew that whenever those gates closed, the world inside became a stage for treacherous plots and cruel calculations. And Nhien, the adopted daughter of the Truong family, always felt like a stranger in her own home. On the surface, she was dressed in silk and educated meticulously. But deep down, she knew she was just a pawn in the power game of her adoptive parents, Mr. and Mrs. Truong. Every compliment, every gesture of care came with a demand, a form of control. And Nhien, Mrs. Truong said softly, a smile on her lips but her eyes as cold as ice. You must marry the son of the La family. It's the only way to solidify our family's position. Don't disappoint me. And Nhien clenched her hands, her heart aching. But I don't love him, mother. Mrs. Truong interrupted, her voice full of authority. Love is a luxury. Power is eternal. In Nhien's despair, a stranger appeared. He was Min, a young architect who came to renovate a part of the mansion. Unlike the people in the Truong family, Min brought sincerity and kindness. He didn't care about wealth, he only saw a lonely girl in need of help. He secretly gave Nhien an old diary he found in the library, saying it might help her find the truth. The diary belonged to Nhien's birth mother, a former maid in the Truong family. Each page detailed the cruelty of Mr. and Mrs. Truong. They had harmed her mother, stolen her daughter, and lied that she was dead. And Nhien discovered that her adoptive parents were not the kind benefactors they appeared to be, but the very enemies who had destroyed her family. Pained and enraged, Nhien confronted Mr. and Mrs. Truong. Mrs. Truong sneered, admitting everything. Yes, we took everything from your mother. And now, we will take your life too, if you don't obey. She stood firm, no longer afraid. No, my life is my own. Min appeared at the right moment, holding copies of old documents that proved the family's crimes. The secret door was now open, exposing all their plots. All truths were revealed. The Truong family collapsed, their power and reputation turning to dust. And Nhien was no longer a puppet, she had found herself and her peace. She and Min left the mansion together, starting a new life where humanity and sincerity were the foundations. This story shows that glamour and a perfect facade can hide the most heinous evils. True strength does not come from money or power, but from courage, sincerity, and humanity. Ultimately, the light of truth and kindness will always triumph over the darkness of deceit. If you love emotional and meaningful stories like this one, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our next great stories.